Hello and welcome everyone to an all-new comic multiverse commentary. It's that special time again where there was sweet fuck all happening in the week, but we still needed to deliver a show anyway, so Matt and I said, hey, let's just watch a movie.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, obviously we're doing Suicide Squad, the extended cut. It's the hot new comic book movie everyone's talking about. I think Matt and I both feel very strongly about this movie, both the good and the bad, and also of the use extended when it comes to DC and Warner Brothers movies now.
Yeah, they like putting them out regardless of whether the movie's good or bad. Usually, well, for now they've been pretty bad, so they're using this extended as sort of a an
Kind of a band-aid,
excuse.
yeah.
Yeah,
I figured, this was also a good time to do one of these because if for those of you who haven't been following me on Twitter and everything, I'm recovering from almost dying just recently. So a
yeah. Joel
nice,
figured out we were going to be doing this and try to get out of it.
yeah, my brain was just like, motherfucker, doing an extended DC movie, vasovagal syncope for you. No, but for real though, for those who weren't following me on Twitter, I passed out for like the first time ever, and had to go to the hospital out here in Victoria. It fucking sucked.
Yeah,
I'm
that sounds like it sucked.
I'm mostly fine now, but if you hear a loud thud and me hitting my computer and my desk, you'll know what it is. It's because I coughed so hard I cut off the blood flow to my brain. So without further ado then, we can hop on into Suicide Squad, the extended cut. We are doing the extended cut, so be sure, if you're watching along with us, I will count us down, but be sure that you have your extended cut version with us. The version of the film we're looking at right now is about 2 hours, 14:30, so keep that in mind as we watch this if you want to keep along with us, but if you just want to watch it normally as a podcast, by all means do that. Patrons, as always, will be getting this first. Technically, they'll be getting it a day late because Matt and I are recording this one on Monday. But for everyone else, you'll be getting this Wednesday morning. I will be traveling that day, so wish me the best of luck for that one. So, without further ado, grandstanding or anything else, I will count us down, and then we can hop into the movie proper then. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start. Okay, so we're coming up on the Warner Brothers logo now. The very Technicolor neon logo, which is kind of all over this.
Very hot topic.
It is. It's a nice design choice for this. I don't know if I would personally have gone Hot Topic for the Suicide Squad, but it works, makes it look different than Man of Steel and the other one.
Oh, and here we have our first music choice in the first 4 minutes of the film.
It's a good soundtrack, I'm not gonna lie, but as Matt, who was nice enough to crunch the numbers for me on this one, was it Matt, you said the songs in this movie change like every 3 minutes?
Yeah, in the first 5 minutes, there is four song changes. This is the first one, Sympathy of the Devil.
Great song. Which, you know what that means, right, Matt? That means that there was a whole version of this movie where there was no music at all and these scenes just played out without songs you like. Which is crazy.
It's quite telling as well because the songs are just thrown in there because, well, Guardians of the Galaxy had a ripper of a soundtrack that used 70s, 80s. So why couldn't this one? Because this one's basically been made because of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Or at least after the fact, as has become the most interesting thing about this movie. All the different cuts and all the different versions and all the different scripts. Apparently this was like 3 to 4 different movies throughout the course of its life.
Yeah, it was edited by David Ayer, then like trailer people edited it, then
Wow.
WB executives edited it.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate, huh? Yeah, I get the feeling that even though we are watching the extended cut, we have yet to scratch the surface of this movie, nor do I think we will ever scratch the surface of what this movie was supposed to be.
Oh yeah, I definitely know that the theatrical cut and this one's definitely not what David Ayer wanted.
No, which is sad, because I would have liked to have seen his movie, and in fact, of what I've heard of what the movie was supposed to be, it sounded a lot more complete and a lot cooler.
Yeah, David Ayer is a fantastic director. I liked all of his movies.
Yeah. And
But
that's
this
not
one just, yeah, it's not a David Ayer movie. It doesn't feel like one.
And that's not to say I don't like stuff in this movie. I will actually go on record and say, unlike Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, where it was just a slog that, kind of sucked the life out of me, There is stuff to enjoy in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, very, very little, but there is stuff in there.
Like, I will say, Margot Robbie, for what it's worth, she is New 52 Harley, and she kind of walks away with the movie, which is why we might not be seeing a Suicide Squad 2. We might be seeing a Harley solo movie.
Yeah.
I mean, she became the most popular Halloween costume this year, that's for sure. I know I saw lots of girls who were way too young walking around in Harley costumes, and I wanted to go to their parents and be like, what the fuck, do you don't understand the rich, twisted history of this character, and I don't think you really understand the... Okay, I'll go away now. I'm sorry, I'm that guy. Also, hey, Ike Barinholtz, one of my favorite guys from Mad TV. Nice to see him in a big summer blockbuster movie. He sure got a paycheck.
Yeah.
Yet again, another guy who I feel he had a much bigger role until they cut him.
Yep. All right, so we're at the 3.5 minute mark, and the music has changed 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Also, hey, sympathy for the devil for Waller. Do you get it? Do you get it? She's the devil. She's a bad lady. And she wears one hell of a suit, though. Oh, hey, look, it's, what is it, Black Market Superman t-shirts. We own a few pairs of those, don't we, Matt?
Just to remind you what happened in the movie that came out, like, a month before.
Yeah. Which, again, makes it funny, where it's like, Superman is dead, so we need to create a team of superheroes to fight Superman, who is dead. Makes me think like that was originally not the plot of this movie. Like, they killed Superman and Batman v Superman late. So they're like, well, shit, now we gotta change around this one.
Now we have to change this one to make a point of replying to that movie.
Yeah. Almost like they take these one movie at a time and they don't have a bigger picture in mind for all of them. Now, I will say, too, Amanda Waller in this movie, when she's not giving exposition, because that's 90% of what she does, she's really freaking good, actually.
She is pretty good. I still prefer the Amanda Waller on Smallville. I think that one was a bit more ruthless than this one, but this one was pretty good.
If we got more time with her in a better movie, I think her, Will Smith, Margot Robbie, and Diablo, as we're going to see later, are like the 4 best things about the movie, and the whole movie kind of rides on them. Oh, hey, look, it's the little Digimon factoids for our super team.
It's just so weird. The character info is like it's giving information without actually having to tell a story or anything.
Oh yeah, it breaks the rule of show don't tell. That's for sure. It's also weird, too, that this is a team movie, but it's really only interested in Deadshot, Harley Quinn, occasionally Diablo, and Amanda Waller. Like, everyone else is so disposable.
Well, it's like Batman vs Superman. They're only interested in Batman. Superman's barely in that film, and his name's in the title.
Aww. So Will Smith right here, this movie actually kind of marks an interesting point in his career. This is his return to big budget summer blockbusters after years of like trying to push his own kids and trying to chase Oscar gold unsuccessfully.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you almost forgot how charming and how cool Will Smith could be in these types of roles, right? He makes it look effortless.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He is Big Willie style, is what he is. And he is gonna get jiggy with it, and we'll all just have to wait and see. I like to, we're seeing his bank accounts there. I really like to imagine that Deadshot does all of his business via PayPal. That's what I want to see, his big assassin business.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yeah, only in Bitcoin, only on the deep web. Can find him in Assassins R Us. Talking too about unfortunate editing here. We have now, for those keeping track, have been introduced to Floyd Lawton Deadshot at least 2 separate times now, and they're acting like it's the first time we've ever met him.
Yeah, this is another first time we've met him because we needed a scene that introduced Batman.
Yeah.
Batman needs to be in this film for no reason whatsoever besides Batman.
Because we can put him in the motherfucking trailers, and when you put Batman
we can put trailers out where it shows him is as a big part of the movie, but no.
Speaking of trailers and speaking of extended stuff, there is still stuff from the trailers that we have not seen in any cuts of the movie.
Yep, there's stuff in this extended cut
Yeah.
that isn't in the movie. Like people have gone. I admire the lengths that some people have gone to. They're like, "Oh, this scene, Joker is wearing this jacket, and this jacket doesn't appear in the movie,
Yeah.
so this must have been a new scene," and you know, just stuff like that.
Yeah. I will say, though, they do nail his relationship with his daughter, and I appreciate that Will Smith didn't want to
Yeah.
cast his own daughter in this.
I'm surprised he didn't cast his son as the daughter.
Jane, no, he's a great actor, Jane. He can do anything. He's very versatile. He's
How
also-
come Batman hasn't like broken Floyd's neck or like shot him or something?
Well, you gotta love the line, the first thing he says, I don't want to do this in front of your daughter. Then why are you doing it in front of his daughter, Batman? Why didn't you wait till he left his daughter and then did it?
And he's doing it in a dark alleyway. Shouldn't this be like triggering Batman hard?
You would think, right? You know, guns, dark alleys, small children, only Batman's the bad guy in this situation. Yeah, I never thought of it that way, Matt. Batman's a dick. You're under arrest with my back cuffs. Again, you would think, shouldn't any lawyer be able... Well, I guess Deadshot's a wanted criminal, but I was going to say, wouldn't any lawyer be able to be like, well, seeing as he was arrested by a vigilante and not a recognized member of the law
Yeah,
enforcement...
well, yeah, he'd still be able to get off regardless of being a wanted killer or whatnot.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't arrested by someone of an official law enforcement agency.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're actually getting to some extended scene time now, actually. We're getting very close to a scene that they added in this cut.
Again, we're introduced to Harley Quinn for a second time.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, they're kind of doing Mad Love, kind of. But not really, though. But kind of.
I like that they tried so hard to convince everyone that Jared Leto was like the craziest Joker.
You know, I hear he tears tags off clothes. He's crazy.
I hear he doesn't return library books.
Man, dude, like, Jared Leto Joker is the new Chuck Norris in terms of, like, jokes. It's like, did you hear he does this?
But the thing is, that's the thing, like, when they were making this movie, there's, like, bunches of stories that would come out saying how he would, you know, never break character, and, you know, he was so insane and everything.
Where was any of that in this film, considering that he's maybe in it for, like, what, a combined 5 minutes?
I like that whenever he's on screen, like, he's so insane that the screen, like, goes all saturated and
Tricks.
and wobbles and everything.
They didn't trust his acting method enough that they put a bunch of, like, tricks in there, which is really... Like, I can forgive a lot, I can't forgive that, though. Also, we talked over it, but the one new line they added, the one new bit, he's mad at Harley and wants to give her shock treatment because she says, you know, you tried to help me, you tried to make me forget what few memories I have, to which I gotta say, what the fuck? Are they actually sitting here actually trying to sympathize the Joker, one of the most wholly evil, repugnant, vile comic book individuals? Are they actually trying to make us not like Harley Quinn and try and like the Joker more? Are they fucking for serious?
That's the thing, like I believe that Aya wanted to go harder with the Joker and everything. You know, make him like a real scumbag, like
The worst boyfriend.
villain. Yeah, like Joker in the comics, basically. But because, you know, they were afraid of, you know, putting out an R movie in cinemas and not having it as an extended cut, they wanted to make it PG-13. So we got whatever this is.
Here we have Common in a cameo role. I remember I had a lot of fun thinking what character he possibly could be. Maybe he's Bronze Tiger. Maybe he's the Tattoo Man. No, he's just a random guy.
Yeah, he's just some guy that
In a tiger jacket.
Joker wants to watch fuck Harley or something.
Yeah, wow, what the
So
fuck?
fucking weird.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Congratulations, Jared Leto. You were officially the cuckold Joker. Also, too, it's like, why a club owner? Why does it look like Harley is a stripper? And in fact, actually, in
Yeah.
the extended cut, they will confirm, actually, that she is indeed stripping at this club right now. She's not just dancing. You're probably wondering, where does that come from? I don't remember that in the comics or cartoons. Well, that's from one story, Brian Azzarello's Joker, that no doubt when they were developing this movie, they're like, oh, well, what should we make our Joker like? Well, we got this book, Joker, which is an Elseworld story and, not really indicative of, like, the other 75 years worth of material, so let's just do that then.
Yeah, it has the word Joker in the title, so it must be pretty good.
Keep in mind, in the Joker story, if you read it, and I doubt anyone who wrote this movie actually read it, Harley is a stripper. She also doesn't say anything in the whole book. She's completely silent. Because, Brian Azzarello wants women to be seen and not heard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So let's do that version, but let's also have Harley be a main character, because that makes sense. These are two things that, work together. Also, there's Skrillex's purple Lambo, everybody.
Oh, God.
Because really, when we think hip new movie that all the kids are gonna love, we think Skrillex. When we think things that will stand the test of time, we think Skrillex. And as I watch this, I'm like, man, there's a much more interesting movie here somewhere, isn't it? Batman versus the Joker and Harley.
Yeah.
It feels weird that we're introduced to them here and now in Suicide Squad and not within the confines of a Batman movie.
Yeah, well, the thing is, this would have worked much better had this been a movie that was, a couple down the line where they've actually set up the Joker, Harley, Batman relationship. Again, like, why didn't Batman just blow the fuck out of the car?
Yeah, I know, right? He's clearly shown to have no problem murdering people.
And this is clearly before Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah. Batman gives no fucks. Batman will punch all your women. Bring Batman more women to punch. Nah, I actually do think Batman, in a situation, he's clearly shown to have no problem smacking the shit out of Harley, so... Live, damn it, live.
That was really a weird scene.
Live so I can punch you again. Here we go. The master.
The role Jai Courtney was made for.
He was born to play this. Truly, this is his Oscar clip right here. As just a loud, angry, drunk Australian in a tracksuit and a trench coat. I respect his fashion sense of tracksuit and trench coat. If someone wanted to give me that Captain Boomerang tracksuit, I'd wear it. Also, hey, Flash cameo. This one genuinely took me by surprise in the theater. I did not think we would actually be seeing the Flash. And hey, points too for having the Flash fight an actual fucking Flash villain. That's cool. It's nice to see you guys remembered that. Probably.
It just means that in his solo movie, he won't be fighting a Flash villain.
Aw.
They'll be like, well, you've already had it already, so we're going to do something different.
So wow, frickin' Chato El Diablo, the best arc in the entire movie.
Yeah, the only one with a complete arc.
Yeah, who could have put money on that? Where it's like, yeah, you'll leave Suicide Squad going, no, Diablo's the best character ever. There's actually a really awesome arc happening now in the comics. You probably didn't read it, but it's Amanda Waller tries to get Diablo to head up a new group called Task Force Y. And it's their gang crime unit, basically. It's like, look, I want you to go to L.A. and start your own supervillain gang, but you're going to be working for me and the government.
That sounds pretty cool.
I'm like, that's fucking awesome. And Chacho's like, no, screw you, lady. I'm not going to do this. He's like, well, then I'm just going to have these other inmates beat your ass all day, every day until you agree. And then Chato gets saved by this frickin' Uncle Sam from Uncle Sam and the Freedom Fighters.
Oh, awesome.
And he's like, look, Chato, we need you for checkmate. You gotta do it for America. You gotta do it for Lady Liberty and apple pies. Can you do it, son? And he's like, well, shit, when a guy dressed as Uncle Sam tells me to, I guess I gotta do it.
I'm sad at how small Killer Croc is in this.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing in the comics, too. His size is always all over the place. Depending.
I always like massive Waylon Jones.
Right. Like
the one in the Arkham games.
Oh yeah, that guy's a friggin' monster. Yeah, this guy's very much just dude with skin problem.
Yeah.
Also, probably the dude who gets the least written about him in the actual movie. Nor does he get to say not all that much.
He like disappears halfway through.
Yeah. Only when they need him to hit shit or swim. Or swim while hitting shit. Apparently, too, he had a whole great arc in the original script where you find out Batman chased him out of Gotham, so he went to another city to try and establish himself as a crime figure, like he was working for the mob, but then he was going to betray them. And I'm like, that's a good story right there. I would read that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, it's not Tomb Raider.
The national hula champion.
She sure is, Matt. She sure is. Yeah, this fucking archaeologist lady, she went into a cave and then did what no self-respecting archaeologist would do. She just grabbed the goddamn idol.
Yeah, she's opening random shit in an ancient temple.
Have you never seen Indiana Jones? Did you skip that day at archaeologist school? You dumb lady, you unleashed the goddamn girl from the ring. I hope you're happy.
We got crack whore enchantress.
Yeah, popping and locking, popping and locking. You got any crack? Well, do ya? Oh, hey, look, was that new? Did she get, like, a character profile in the theatrical cut?
I honestly don't know.
Maybe I didn't read it quick enough because it says down there, familial relations incubus, because I don't think incubus ever gets name dropped in the movie, but he's, like, the heavy.
Yeah.
What a weird choice, too, to have Enchantress be a member of the team, but also be a villain of the movie at the same time.
It's almost as if it was a last-minute decision.
Yeah, it's almost as if the Joker was supposed to play a bigger part or something. But they cut him out for future movies or whatever.
It's such a strange reason. Like, why would you cut Joker out, especially when they push him so hard in the promotions and it's Joker. Apparently, Joker doesn't sell stuff now. I don't know.
Rick Flag killing nondescript terrorists. You know they're nondescript terrorists because they were wearing, Afghans on them. So, it's all good. It's good. It's good visual shorthand for movie making. Hollywood always letting us know who the bad guys are. Good job, Hollywood. If this movie was made in the 80s, he would be fighting nondescript Russian people.
Yep.
Oh, hey, here's another big thing that got jettisoned from the theatrical cut, but we get a little bit more of here, the romance between these two.
Yeah, that could have been really good for both characters, but
yeah,
nah.
It's almost like it's super important because she'll betray the team and everything, and he only does this because he loves her, but we never really get any time to see them love each other or understand why.
We get like that one scene that just happened, and that's pretty much it.
Oh man, I love that line so much from the trailer. What if Superman decided to fly down, rip the roof off the White House, and kill the president? Then what would we do? And I'm like, you know what? In any other continuity, I'd be like, that's bullshit. Superman's full of kids. Superman's gonna save us all. But in this movie universe, I agree with military, man. I'm like, yeah. Superman's fucking psychotic. Yeah, you got to do something about it.
This should do that.
Yeah, you guys need this team.
He would do that, especially if Lois was inside getting, attacked by someone.
Superman would kill everyone. He can't be trusted in this movie universe. Yeah, give Amanda Waller all the money and funding she needs. Also, to our team to battle Superman, we have a gymnast psychiatrist with a big hammer, an Australian who throws sharp sticks, one magical Latino gentleman. Okay, he might actually stand a chance. A big crocodile man who Batman routinely beats up. A guy who's really good at guns. Well, I guess if you gave him a kryptonite bullet, but even then. This is our dream team. Really, the only...
it doesn't make any sense to have this team makeup to battle Superman. Oh, and Slipknot, who doesn't even get a character bio.
He sure doesn't. Which, is fine if that was, like, the joke, but it feels like even that joke kind of got lost in the editing, too, where it's like, ha, he's the expendable one. He's the red shirt who doesn't matter. Whoop.
I wonder if Adam Beach knew that signing on.
Well, he never got to be in any of like the Comic-Con panels or anything, so I'm sure he did. But it must have been awkward for his manager to be like, "Yeah, man, I got you a brand new role in the big new superhero movie. Everyone's gonna love you. You get to play Slipknot. Cool. What's your powers? Oh, you're really good at climbing stuff. And then what? You die right away."
Yeah.
But you get to be in all the posters. Well, do I get to do the Comic-Con panel? No, because they won't afford to fly you out. The Enchantress effect I kind of like there, where she puts the hand on the other side. That was a cool effect.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool effects, but yeah, I just don't understand why they decided to make her look like a cracker who'd been living in the woods for 2 years.
Like Aaliyah, Queen of the Damned. You know what the problem is? Because Enchantress from the comics is really silly looking. She's an actual Halloween store witch.
They had concept art of sort of like that costume, but kind of updated, and it looked really cool. And
That's right.
they decided to go with this one. Looks like she hasn't bathed in a while.
In a million years. I'm stabbing your heart. I'm stabbing your heart. Yeah, you don't like that, do ya? Also, too, clearly some jokes. That was like a big thing, too, where the movie went back for filming and they swore, no, we're not going back to film jokes. Even though you see a bunch of piffy dialogue that's shot very close together, which are clearly alternate takes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like that bit where he's like, don't touch me, even though he's been serious the whole time. Where it's like, well, see, this could be a funny scene. Anything can be a funny scene if you try hard enough, if you just film reactions far away. Perfect example, Captain Boomerang and his pink unicorn, which only appears in shots with him, and no one else ever makes note of it, nor ever sees it.
It appears in that character bio, and then again in scenes where only he is there.
Yep. So that was clearly some shit. They're like, Jai, we need you to come in for the afternoon. Get on the costume. We need to film you with a little pink unicorn.
Well, he wasn't doing anything, so.
Nah, he's a good team player, that Jai Courtney.
So when are we doing the next Terminator, guys?
Oh, you sweet boy. And in this scene, Amanda Waller's wearing red, because, red's a color of passion and power, and also the devil.
And yeah, it just so happens that the dialogue is about the devil.
Yeah, really. Yet again, a perfect example of, telling, not showing on that one. Well, it's like, geez, this character, she's really evil and really Faustian and everything, and she kind of uses people. Well, I guess that kind of makes her the devil, right? We should continuously mention how she's like the devil.
Yeah. At least it's not as bad as, the shit in Batman vs. Superman, with Zack Snyder always reminding us that, Superman is Jesus, and, all the Arthurian legend crap that goes on with Batman, and
a very solid point.
It's not, they don't stop and say, look, we just did this, we're smart.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I like that about Suicide Squad. Even when it's being dumb, it's being honest in its dumbness, and I appreciate that about it. It's a movie that's actively trying to get me to enjoy it, not just take it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I like that. I hope they learn that lesson moving forward. I'm Ike Barinholtz. I'm here mostly to be racist. It's all good. That's what I was hired for. David Ayer's like, hey, you're the most racist man I know. I'm hiring you for this.
Yeah, you can come be warden of this Guantanamo-esque bay.
This Guantanamo-esque bay. I like that. Apparently they're working together, actually, Barinholtz and Ayer. He's going to be in his next movie, actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's good. Good for him. I always thought he was talented, Barinholtz. Hell, he was a better scary clown in Neighbors than Leto was in his. Dude, they had their scripts switched around. Barinholtz was supposed to be the Joker, and Leto was supposed to be the Warden. Could you fucking imagine that if they announced that Ike Barinholtz was going to be the goddamn Joker?
Hey, I know he wouldn't get all pretentious and everything about it and just play the role as the Joker.
What a great idea for Diablo and Chato Santana in general in a movie that's all about
what happens when you just.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's just amazing what you do when you think about characters.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really cool bit in a movie that's all about, macho posturing and big summer movie action. To have the guy who can do the most damage be like, no, I've sworn an oath of, pacifism and everything. That's kind of amazing.
Mm.
It's a ballsy move, and that's why I think he's one of the best and has the best arc in this. Also, just, Will Smith being Will Smith, I swear his funniest dialogue wasn't in the script. I can only imagine he made up a bunch of this shit. Like the bit he starts talking about his ex's boyfriend, and he says triangle bitch. Like, that's just pure solid gold. Another funny thing, too, about this Guantanamo-like bay that you mentioned, Matt. Notice they have their logo on everything. It's a Grim Reaper in a cell.
Yeah.
They have that shirt everywhere, and it's funny because, like, obviously in the comics, Bell Rev doesn't have a logo because it's a goddamn secret supervillain prison. Why would they, like, have a logo? Why would they market themselves? But I do like the logo. I don't own that shirt, but I kind of want it, actually. I'm a sucker for things that have Grim Reapers on them. Aw, he said Jokers. Yet another bit that feels like it was there just to be a trailer stinger.
Yeah.
Did we mention...
Again, we're introduced to Deadshot yet again.
Yeah, did we mention he was really good with guns, even though we totally had a scene with him in costume showing he was really good at guns? But how else would we get this sick, awesome Kanye song, though? My leatherback jeans on. Da, 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 na, na, na. Oh my god, Kanye, you're an asshole, but god, you got the jams and the hooks. Man, I hope Kanye runs for president in 2020 like he says he's going to. Look, I'm gonna let you finish. Imagine how amazing the debates would be. Look, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'll be the best president of all time. Look, you know how I'm gonna get us out of this recession? I'm gonna sell $40 white t-shirts is what I'm gonna do.
yeah. Yeezy is now the official currency of the USA.
Oh, he'd be great. I'm all for him running for president. Aw, this is sweet, too, him caring about his daughter and everything. And again, Joel Kinnaman here, all he has to do is react and just repeat him, and it's probably one of the best scenes. And look, if she gets in trouble, I need you to white people that shit up. Again, this is all wonderful, and I'm sure none of this was in the script. I'm sure this was just Will Smith being Will Smith.
Oh yeah, you probably ask her, hey, can I do it my way this take?
Yeah. And that's why you hire Will Smith, though, because he is just weapons-grade charisma. That's his superhero power. Oh, hey, another scene that's in the trailer, but not in the rest of the movies, when he is looking over the files and June Moon is looking over the files over his shoulder. Which maybe they cut that because this is yet another instance of meeting the characters all over again. We can only meet the cast so many times. Another thing...
They got to keep reminding us who they are.
You might forget because they're not Batman or Superman.
Yeah, and then they got to keep reminding us that, these guys are bad guys, even though we don't see them actually do anything bad.
No.
We see Deadshot kill a criminal and protect his daughter against a known criminal.
A known crazy person named Batman, a known domestic terrorist.
And then again, we see Joker kill a criminal and Harley Quinn kill a criminal.
Now, again, just to show you how much this movie cribbed from Brian Azzarello's Joker, this guy here, Joker's little toady we see everywhere, that's Johnny Frost. He never gets his name spoken out loud, but that's who he is in the credits. That's who he is. And
I remember when the guy was cast, people were like, oh, well, he's going to be playing Deathstroke.
Ah.
I have no idea why they thought he was playing Deathstroke, but they just kept saying he's playing Deathstroke.
Probably because Deathstroke was on the comic team at that time.
Probably.
Hey, did I mention I love guns and knives and champagne? What a total... Oh, and laptops. He's got a bunch of laptops in the bag.
Yeah, and like baby clothes and shit.
What do you think he's doing on those laptops? Do you think he's illegally pirating movies is what he's doing?
He's posted on 4chan or something.
He's just trolling people. He's got a bunch of sock accounts open. No, he's cheating at Overwatch is what he's doing. He's got a bunch of aim bots going. Okay, so if you're the warden of Bell Rev, why the fuck would you actively go gamble in a place that's owned by the Joker?
Because, like, Barrenhouse gives no fucks.
He clearly doesn't. I mean, look at that suit and that shirt. Also, I like Joker runs a completely, what is it, like an all-you-people gang. They're all races, ethnicities, and creed are welcome in Joker's gang. There's a big angry Samoan. There's a couple Rasta man back there. There's this one white guy. It's great.
Well, you see, yeah, he has to get them where he can because they don't last very long.
Yeah, I mean, really, what's self-respecting criminals?
There's great turnaround on thugs
I
for the
bet.
Joker.
Hey, you see this white jacket I'm wearing? It's kind of like what I wore in Dark Knight Returns. Hi, I think I like Jared Leto's Joker more if he wasn't really the Joker, but he was like some try-hard kid who really loved Batman comics, and this was his idea of what being a cool gangster was all about. Because if you think of it in that regard, then the role becomes fascinating, doesn't it?
Kinda.
Like, even the laugh where he kind of sounds like he's sick, which is easy for me to do because I actually am sick. That's right out of Joker, too. That's a big thing Azzarello goes into description of. Being like, is he laughing or does he have, like, lung problems? That good chicken there, Flag? You're really going to town on it. Some of the best acting you've done so far. I'm thinking maybe they were just filming Kinnaman at lunch. He didn't know.
Yes, Kinnaman out-acted by a chicken wing.
Just going to town on it. Oh no, the woman I love who we've had no scenes really implying why we love each other is dying, and now I feel bad. I'd love for this scene to hit me with, more impact. But again, I don't really know either of you two that well right now. 7 days. Oh, this is nice. As brief as it is, I actually like we get to see how Amanda Waller lives. Just her all tired and shit in her nightgown, got her gun and her computer. She fell asleep working. She's got some empty wine bottles over there. Amanda Waller likes to unwind at night with a nice glass of wine, doesn't she?
Nice bottle of wine.
A bottle of wine, because she's a nice, respectable lady, and that's what nice, respectable ladies do. So she was able to grab the thing and then run right over here all while Waller was sleeping and no one is able to stop her.
No. And why hasn't, Rick tried to contact Waller again?
Yeah, for real. And if you can put the soul in literally anybody's body, why did you come all the way to this train station?
Yeah, why didn't she put it in Flag?
Yeah, exactly. Then she could have gone and killed Waller and gotten her heart back. Oh, because then we wouldn't have had a movie, though, Matt, if they did the obvious smart thing.
Oh. Oh, well.
Also, this weirdness, too, where it's like, oh, but the humans worshipped us. They worship machines now. And I'm like, oh, so this movie has some sort of weird anti-technology bent to it, too, with its villains? Yeah, they worship machines, so I'll build a big-ass machine, and that'll show them.
Yeah. I'll build a bigger machine, and it'll be better.
What do you ancient magic people know about machines? Nothing, really, but we'll pick it up. Also, at this point right here, he sent the text to Waller warning. Clearly, they should know something is up, and they should stab the shit out of the heart at this point, shouldn't they? Shouldn't they know the jig is up?
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't Waller check her office and be like, fuck, the incubus thing is gone? Should these not have been giant red flag giveaways?
Yep.
Maybe they were in other versions of the movie, we don't know.
That's the thing, when the incubus thing disappears, it's never mentioned by Waller ever again,
Yep.
Shouldn't, when she, leaves that place, be like, okay, we gotta take everything from our vault. Oh, shit, it's missing.
Yep. Probably.
Never mentioned again.
They're not very good at their job, Argus, are they?
No. Are they even Argus in this?
I think we see the Argus logo on stuff. I think they mention it like once in passing, and we see the logo more than anything. But yeah, they're technically Argus. Which Argus? What like this? This isn't even a problem with the movie. This is more of a comic thing. I never liked Argus in the comics because they were because they were like, and you probably feel this too, Matt. They're such a transparent Shield ripoff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it used to be in DC, you had Checkmate. Checkmate was your group. And Checkmate, thankfully, is actually coming back a little now, which is good.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're seeing more Checkmate, seeing more of all the old organizations that they got rid of.
Hey, it's the Destroyer from Thor.
it's the Scorpion
with a
King.
shitty CGI face.
Oh, yeah, wow, It's amazing in a movie this big and this expensive that they had an effect that bad be essentially the main villain, or one of the main villains. Okay, so now here we really start to get into, oh my god, they edited this to shit. So, there's a problem in the city, so they activate Task Force X, even though, as we'll find out later, June and Rick got sent in already. But they were the problem, though, because she ends up turning against him, which means he has to come back and get the team, but they already mobilized the team. But Waller's already in the city because Waller was waiting to see what was going to happen, so they have to come back in to save Waller, even though Waller could easily have gotten a helicopter onto the thing and got out, but she didn't. And you see where I'm coming from, Matt, don't you?
Yeah, they cannibalized the film.
Yeah. See, I truly believe in a better version of the movie or in an earlier version of the movie, they weren't supposed to know that Waller was actually behind all of this and that this was her fault. And we know this because when Will Smith freaks out later when he finds out about the June-Rick relationship. Wouldn't that have been a more interesting movie?
Mm-hmm.
Furthermore, doesn't it seem like lame writing in all the time it took to introduce all the members of the team? Enchantress instantly betrays them as soon as they're a team.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They're never actually a team with Enchantress because she never teams with them or anything.
Even though she's in all the trailers and everything, and marketed,
and on the posters and everything with the team.
Yeah, sold as a member of the team, even though never actually on the team. Good job.
Also, so like as we'll see, like when they're in the shootout, we get a shot of the city and it's just like in ruin. Where's Justice League? Because this is after Batman vs Superman, so Wonder Woman. Batman and Flash are like setting up the Justice League. So like, why haven't they like, well, you know, we got to protect the world and everything, but we'll leave this one slide. We'll let it slide.
They got this. Also, wave goodbye to Ike Barinholtz, everybody. We will never see him again after this.
Yeah, which is a shame.
Which clearly there was a bit in there where he was supposed to get killed by the Joker because they foreshadow it and everything, and then it just straight up never happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Joker wearing his riff-raff gear. Yo, he got his boys from Payday the Heist over here now. Yo, he got the Bullet Bills over there, too. See, this Joker is a giant gamer, you didn't know that. His skills are elite. And he loves them Samsung pads. Actually, I think I have that Samsung pad that he's using. I needed to repair the charge port, actually, so I'm going to have to buy a new one very soon. Hey, Joker, can I have yours when you're done with it? You seem like you throw away a lot of your stuff. Can I have that one? Also, even Joker's whole, I'm going to save Harley now. Yeah, but why, though?
Yeah, exactly. It's not set up why he wants to save Harley.
I mean, I guess it must be because you love her, because the movie really has given us no reason to see otherwise.
Hmm. And here we go. We have a scene that takes place before all the stuff of the team being taken out of Belle Reve happens.
Yeah, because they're here now.
and again, there's no like thing to tell you that it took place before there.
Yeah, and also they'll be recycling some shots too from this.
Yep.
Like the bit where she's talking to her brother, they'll play that one again. Okay, now you stab the heart. Yeah, this bit right here.
Thing is, she stabs it. Why doesn't she just fucking blow it up?
Yeah, really.
Oh god, that was awful.
Also, they hear you can share my power. Why didn't you do that right away too? Why did you wait?
Yeah.
For her to become Aaliyah, Queen of the Damned. Well, why do you need to take it back? You seem to be just fine without it.
The thing is, like, why doesn't Waller just blow it up so she
Ugh.
can't take it back, so she doesn't become fully powerful?
These are good questions, Matt. These are good questions.
Now I'm gonna make a massive trash laser.
That will shoot blue light right up into the sky,
Yeah,
because apparently that's a rule.
the old blue laser.
Like
Such an odd villain for the Suicide Squad to fight.
very, because
This is something the Justice League should fucking deal with.
like it's not to say the Suicide Squad never dealt with magical threats, but right out of the gate, really.
Yeah.
I think it just came down to them wanting to give the Suicide Squad a bunch of zombies to shoot, so they didn't have to be killing real people.
Yeah, and so they can still say, look, they still kill people, even though they're not technically people.
Now, here's something I read. You know why the city's called Midway City?
Why?
Because it's midway between Gotham and Metropolis.
That's bullshit. There's nothing in between. There's a fucking ocean between them.
I know. That's what I read somewhere. I'm like, that was like in an actual like big website, like doing a film review there,
What
and
the
I'm just like,
fuck?
clearly that person didn't do their research.
I was gonna say, because like, if that's the case, is every city now just next to Metropolis and Gotham? Is Central City just south of it, and Coast City just up the north side? You
Just
know,
on the coast of it, yeah. No, you know what that probably was? That person was probably working off outdated insider information from before they changed to making Gotham and Metropolis sister cities.
yeah. Which again is another fucking stupid idea.
Again, Margot Robbie working real hard on stealing that movie now. She's like, look, I'm getting a sequel, motherfuckers. I don't care about you. But
Look,
I'm
it's
getting a sequel.
Clint Eastwood's son, who everyone thought was Dick Grayson.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he was in there.
They're like, oh, he's gonna be agent. He's gonna be Dick Grayson, Agent of Spiral, and it's gonna be revealed. And it's gonna be good, and he's just like nondescript special ops soldier.
So Jai Courtney, as he wakes up every morning in a bag. I was just at me mum's house, and then here you come. Oh no, playing mahjong with my nan, and here you come. Oh man, it's weird liking Jai Courtney and stuff, isn't it?
Well, when he's left to play himself.
Yeah. Lots of women get
I like
punched in this movie.
I like that we're meant to not sympathize with him. Like, he's really the only villain. The first time we're introduced to him, he punches a woman.
It's true. He's the only one where they give us reason to hate him. Also, don't you think it's kind of weird that, we got black people and Native American people and women and Hispanic people all in the same team? This is like the most racially diverse superhero movie we've ever seen, and they're all ex-cons. Yay, I guess. Seems a little weird, isn't it? Where it's like, look, you can be anything you want to be in the realms of criminality. You can be whatever you want. Now, again, here's another thing they totally missed in terms of opportunity. Wouldn't it have been nice if they had thrown the Suicide Squad into like a boot camp? I remember watching the trailers. I thought that's what this was. I thought it was Rick
Yeah.
Flag putting them through boot camp, forcing them to try and become a team.
Yeah. Well, I originally thought when the movie was first like being shown and like all like the promos just started, teasers and stuff, I thought it was going to be like a kind of Ocean's 11 type film where we get the team and they have to like sort of work together to go get a common goal, like steal something or
Kill somebody.
kill a bunch of like targets or something. But no, that would have been much better as well.
Everyone's got great jackets in this. No one really wears costumes, but everyone has amazing jackets. Harley, awesome jacket. Diablo, awesome jacket. Killer Croc, awesome jacket. Even Boomerang, awesome jacket. Man, Eminem, doesn't that take you back? Although I think it really does fit into the trailer trash aesthetic that they're going for in the movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Everyone in this movie is horrible white trash. Yeah, they know where their checks are cashed, don't they?
Again, another shot that was just made for the trailer.
Yep. Puts butts in seats, though.
Also, she was captured when she was in stripper outfit, so why doesn't she wear it in a stripper outfit? Like, how did she get that?
Uh-huh. Yeah, everything that you had on you will be returned to you now.
And I don't think Deadshot had that on him when he was arrested.
No, he didn't. He had his pimp gear. He had his shaft clothes. Also, you gotta love Captain Boomerang. I throw boomerangs. No, you don't. Those are steak knives duct taped together. Those are not boomerangs.
That's that Australian ingenuity.
Alright, so see what I can do if I put two sharp sticks together and duct tape them. They become twice as deadly. Yeah, see, there's the Argus logo. Like a blink and you'll miss it.
Oh wait, no, don't worry about it. The Justice League have arrived. Don't worry about it.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Well, that's pretty solid.
Thing is, she can't kill all of them because then she'll lose her team.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah, there's always more supervillains. She'll just have to get really D-list there. She'll get like Scalp Hunter in there. He'll be the new Deadshot.
yeah, or like Snowflame or something.
Oh my god, dude, when's the fucking Snowflame movie?
I'm powered by cocaine.
Why is that guy not on the Suicide Squad? If I wrote the team, that's who'd be on it, Snowflame.
Yeah, and then in the movies now, just remember that Katana's in the film.
Yeah, wow, that's really gotta suck, coming so late into the movie. But at least she kind of gets an origin flashback, which seems a weird choice because they put her in so late. We are never told why she's teamed up with Rick Flag, though, and why she's working for the government.
Yeah, I know that guy. She's gonna kill. I just can't remember what his name is.
Yeah,
but
he's been a bad guy in a bunch of movies.
he's in Wolf of Wall Street, and he's the Asian guy on the Howling Commandos.
Oh, yeah, he's good. Oh yeah, that too. That's another big part of Suicide Squad. Magic exists and everyone's just pretty fucking cool with it. It's like, yeah, magic's real. Like, they had all those military dudes when, like, the witch transformed into herself and no one is shitting their pants terrified that magic is real.
Yeah. Yet they're all in awe of like someone like Superman and stuff. But like magic, they're like,
Yeah, goddamn magic is real. People show a little bit more interest. Also, how did no one see her get the phone, and why is no one taking the phone away from her now?
That's the thing. When I gave her the phone, she was surrounded by
people.
soldiers, and he's like not even being quiet about it. He's like, "Here, have this phone."
Your tax I was gonna say our tax dollars hard at work, Matt, but it's not our tax dollars. I'd like to think the Canadian and Australian militaries would be like, hey, you can't have that, eh? That's breaking the rules.
Here we have Midway City that looks like every other fucking city in the DCEU.
It's Toronto. It's literally just Toronto. I feel a certain level of kinship with Midway City because it's just Toronto.
I hate that there's no like difference between like this Gotham and Metropolis.
Yeah,
whereas in the comics they're all completely different.
Yeah, I mean, hell, at least the Marvel movies have the added benefit of just filming in New York, so you just gotta nail New York. And even then, they make New York have different flavors for all the different movies. You just don't see one side of New York all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, one of the reasons we love these characters so much and these cities is because, you know, they are characters unto themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, hey, so the eyeless zombie dudes shot down this helicopter, even though I'm pretty sure we never see them fire a shot again for the rest of the movie.
No, they just seem to run at them so they can shoot them.
Yeah, we see them holding guns, but we never actually see them shoot any. I just thought that was an interesting thing to note.
Which makes me think maybe that was meant to be Joker's men shooting her down.
Oh, see, now that would have made sense, wouldn't it have?
Because we never actually, there's never no shot that cut to like seeing what is shooting at them.
Exactly. Matt, I think you just cracked the fucking code there, Matt.
Because just before Harley got that message from
Yeah, saying,
Joker,
I'm
and
coming for you. Yeah, wow. Huh. That makes sense, too, because apparently there's a whole showdown they have in the subway tunnels that also gets cut.
yep, and
Which
it
is
makes me think that maybe he was meant to be the big bad guy, and that Enchantress stuff maybe wouldn't have happened, or
would have been more in the background.
yeah,
That would have made sense, too, because that would have been the perfect start of like a 3-act mini story from where, Joker shoots them down, they fight their way into the city, he gets knocked out of his helicopter, and then they meet again in the subway.
hmm
Oh, say goodbye to Adam Beach, everyone. His time is coming to an end.
He's like, hey guys, I've just been in this film for like 2 minutes.
Can I keep the costume at least? Also,
That's the thing. It's a really cool costume as well.
It is. You gotta love it too, where it's like, but what does Slipknot bring to this team? Oh, well, he's really good at climbing things. Even though nothing in their mission calls for them to climb anything, as if you'll notice.
Yeah, yeah.
So even if he lived, he would have been useless. Oh, I got my blow up your head app.
And the thing is, it's not easy if he's even that good. Like, if he was that good, he would be able to do that without like ropes and stuff. He's got like grappling hooks and shit. So like anyone could do that.
Also, it kind of makes Batman a lot less special knowing that this Juggernaut can just have grappling hooks as many as he wants. Now, originally in the much harder-edged script, apparently one of the things about Slipknot is that he was like a convicted rapist.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. They tried really hard to make him like really hateful and unsympathetic.
It's like, so what do you use those ropes for? Rape? Oh no. And also,
they're my raping ropes.
Oh no. And also, like, Captain Boomerang was supposed to be really racist and sexist towards Katana, but that didn't get put in.
No, instead they try to make a relationship between the two.
Yeah, meet cute. Also, this pass it on thing here they start doing, this is also a new scene. In the theatrical cut, he just says pass it on, then we never see them do anything else.
No.
Which actually makes sense. I will say, of all the scenes they added, this one actually makes the most sense and is probably better for its inclusion. Because, you kind of get to see Harley meet and hang out with everyone and kind of see their reactions about escaping. Instead of just when the shit goes off and you're like, oh, well, did she talk to him or didn't she?
Yeah, and but then again, they're then questioning like, why the fuck did they cut it?
Yeah, I know, right? This is actually important. Why did you cut this from the movie? Later, we'll see 2 scenes where it's like, oh, I see why you cut this scene. It did nothing.
It happened as well in Batman vs Superman as well. They had scenes and they were like, why the fuck did you cut this?
In Batman v Superman, it was mostly establishing shots they cut where it's like, geez.
And they cut that scene of Superman saving people from the Senate attack.
Oh, well, we
why
can't
the
have
fuck
that.
would you do that?
God
no, that's
forbid
true.
Save that for the Batman v Superman riff. That will have its day, we promise.
We will never run out of stuff to talk about that movie.
Oh, for sure. No, like he's an actual cannibal. He's an actual cannibal, Shia LaBeouf. Hey, we're cool jacket bros. Oh, okay, fine. I didn't want to be cool jacket bros with you anyway. That wasn't in the script either. He just kind of hit Jai Courtney. He was annoying like that. But they liked it so much they kept it in.
Like a true Australian, just having a laugh.
What I like, too, about the costume here is they actually remember that Captain Boomerang is supposed to have a little hat. If you remember in the CW Flash universe, we get to see Captain Boomerang once and never again, and he doesn't have a little hat. The little hat is like 90% of his character. Man, they really fucked up the streets of Toronto, didn't they? Man, who's going to clean this up? Canada, we don't like all this clutter on our streets. We pride ourselves on clean streets. Hey, you guys ever see The Walking Dead? Because it's about to get like that in a few minutes. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. 09er military jargon.
Yeah.
Ramirez, tie my shoelaces.
Okay, Scott, just talk, like a military person would.
Okay, I can do
No,
that.
not a 12-year-old on
Call of Duty.
on Call of Duty. No.
We wanted at least a 16-year-old on Battlefield. Should we help him? I don't know. And this is indeed a very good question, where it's like you're out in the field with criminals. Why should they help you when the shit pops off? I don't know, man. I played a lot of The Last of Us. They look like them. See, that one's holding a gun, but I don't think he ever shoots it. They're the antagonists.
They're our next set piece for this film.
Really. Take the shot. Man, it sure is great these things are only kind of humanoid. That way we don't get a higher rating for killing them. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, yeah, cool bullet dropping. Decapitation. You know, to tie into this movie, they actually had like a really bad mobile game that would have
Yeah.
been an awesome idea. It was the Suicide Squad, but done in like Borderlands style.
Yeah. Well, apparently there's rumors that there is going to be a Borderlands style Suicide Squad game coming out.
It's fucking genius. They should do it. I'd play the shit out of that. And there's Diablo. Nah, man. Too cool for this shit. Oh no, you spilt his Fosters. Aw, cool axe gang stuff. See, look, he's just using his boomerangs as knives. But I guess calling him Captain Stabby, wouldn't have had the same ring to it. Ah, yes, the feared Australian criminal Captain Stabby. He sure does give Flash a run for his money. Do I let him die? I don't know. That's another thing, too, where it's like, these things don't really seem to be hurting anyone, or at least trying to, very lightly. I gotta wonder if they did drag Flag away, what would they do with him?
Yeah. I don't know.
Butt stuff?
Why'd they want Flag anyway? There's no setup for it because he doesn't have access to the heart or anything. So
No, it's because June loves him so much, that's why.
oh, so something we're not actually shown in the film.
No, they say that later, that June wanted him. Even though June's technically not in control anymore, it's weird.
Yeah.
The residual June, but then it's like, if that's the case, then what the hell were they out doing anyway, if just to look for Flag? Oh yeah, cool action guy shot, yeah!
Yeah, we can use this in the trailer.
All of them. Yeah, get my cool shooting wrist gauntlets. Which again, it's like, dude, you're covered in like actual guns too. But the wrist ones look cooler. And you're Saiyan Scouter. See, there's a joke they should have put in there. Hey, Deadshot, hey, Deadshot, what's these monsters' power level? Is it over? Is it over 9? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Also, hey, enjoy that pink unicorn, because we'll never see it again either. That's the tail end of that joke. I said I'm a pacifist, damn it. See, look, they got good jokes in this. See, it's not all doom and gloom. They actually do have some funny stuff in there. And again, that to me feels like something Jai Courtney maybe just did. Or be like, no, give me a Zippo, it'll be funny. I know my bling. It's an expensive watch, I assure you. Deadshot knows his gaudy ass jewelry. Look, I'm the commander guy. You guys have to follow me when we move because I'm the only one who can open doors for you. It's just full-on Call of Duty logic. Yeah, shit's popping off. Also, do you really need more foot soldiers? It seems like you got plenty. I mean, I guess you could always use more foot soldiers. I give you the gift of cooties, which makes you into an eyeball monster. There's a lot of dudes there, too. Did she make out with all of them to turn them into eye monsters?
Yeah. Chantress is a bit of a weirdo.
Seems very time-consuming.
Yeah. Again, this is another thing that makes no sense and is only in there for the trailers.
Yeah, you gotta do some stealing when you're out. Again, it's a nice bit of character, if you ask me. To remind you that they have character. Aw, I miss my kids, Jaden, and the other one, Willow, yeah. I guess that's another thing we didn't talk about, too, that maybe the only reason Will Smith did this movie is that supposedly him and Robbie are, like, in a relationship together.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, you didn't hear that? That was the hot rumor. Yeah, apparently they're seeing each other. That's why they did this and that Insight movie back to back.
Okay.
Which it's like, hey man, if you can do that, mess around on your wife and get paid, alright.
Oh, yeah, more power to you.
Yeah, here's another new scene too, right here. These two chatting up and being like, "Hey, you watch my back, I'll watch your back, man. Okay, but who's gonna be watching my back when I'm watching your back?"
I'll watch it again.
Okay, are we good bros now? Yeah, we're good bros now. This really what this only scene does is that it helps strengthen that bit at the end where him and Flag are friends and he kind of helps him out with his daughter and everything. Honestly, I don't think we need it, but it's fine. It's fine. It's a fine inclusion. Unlike the Joker new scene, which is like, what the fuck, did you do that? That's terrible. The two scenes on the street are alright, but then it's literally from here on out, all the new scenes we get are completely useless. Like this bike scene right here that's coming up.
Oh, yeah, this one. Fucking hell.
Yeah, A, this scene is distracting. It completely takes us out of the movie. B, we learn nothing new from this scene. And C, it makes their already confusing relationship even more confusing and even more, what the hell were you thinking? You clearly don't understand the relationship from the comics.
Yeah.
You see,
and why would a psychiatrist know how to do that?
I know, right? Because she's a gymnast. Well, you see, Matt, we've discovered in our market research that women love jerks, and they love, toxic relationships. They love the Twilights, and they love the 50 Shades of Grey. So we're gonna do that here. We're gonna make Joker and Harley into one of them, because why not? But aren't you happy we get more time for Jared Leto to be Jared Leto?
No.
This might be the worst scene, actually, for him right here. He's really hamming it the fuck up here, and not in a good way.
It's so bad.
This is... Which, again, the Jared Leto Joker, not great. I will say the Lex Luthor is worse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's your favorite line, Matt.
Dick. What does that even mean?
He's got the face of a dick. His face is in dicks a lot, so he's a dick face. Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I promise, guys, I worked really hard on this role. I really studied and really tried to make it my own.
It damaged me.
Too, in we were talking about that new concept art that made it out there. There was a version of the concept art where he just looked like the Joker from Joker, which ironically looks exactly like Heath Ledger, even though Brian Azzarello swears up and down he didn't intend it that way. So we almost had a movie where Jared Leto looked like Heath Ledger. Which leads me to believe that all the crazy new shit, oh no, I want to look like a meth case with damaged on my forehead and grills, that was probably Leto's own idea.
Yeah, and they just let him roll with it because, like, they've already paid him, and they're like, well, shit, we can't really do anything now.
And Leto clearly the most angry out of anyone, saying, oh, I feel like I was lied to and tricked doing this movie.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm wondering if he's actually going to be able to come back for the next couple of films.
When you say shit like that, you're basically saying, I don't want to be back.
It's funny, when he was getting ready for the role, apparently he looked at Instagram drug lords
I heard about
like the look of the character.
Which, don't get me wrong, man, I love a good Instagram drug lord. I like them, I like Riff Raff and Alien from Spring Breakers. Ooh, Ninja from Diane Wood. That's yet another guy who's like, you totally ripped me off. I can't do a South African accent. But he's like, yeah, I feel like Jared Leto totally ripped me off. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I think you do have a case, actually, Ninja.
Yeah.
In fact, I would like this Joker more if it was just Ninja from Diane Wood. Because at least Ninja, isn't acting. At least Ninja is just like that all the time. But then if you got Ninja to be him, then you'd have to get Yolandi, his sister, girlfriend, whatever, to be Harley.
Yeah, and that'd look really weird.
But maybe kind of cool at the same time. I don't know, man. I like this fan casting. Oh, hey, only time she ever takes the mask off, and it's here in a deleted scene. That seemed important, that she got to take her mask off at some point. Also, this scene here totally could have been cut from the movie as well. Oh, hey there, he just called her a drunken stripper. There you go. It's official, everyone. Your favorite psychiatrist, supervillainous anti-hero-S, is a stripper in the movie, so there you go.
Yeah, they've reduced her character down to a stripper.
Not that there's anything wrong with strippers. In fact, I have nothing but respect and admiration for people who work in the sex industry. I just don't think they would have sold nearly as many children's Halloween costumes and toys and tie-ins if parents had known, oh yeah, she's also a stripper. So there you go. I mean, heck, if they wanted to make that part of her character where she's like, yeah, I stripped a little to pay for med school, I'd be like, oh, that's interesting. But no, they don't do that. She was a psychiatrist and then stripped on the side later. Which seems like an odd career path. I know if these movies, riffs, and podcasts don't work out, Matt, we're all going to be stripping soon. So what we're saying is like, subscribe, and give to our Patreon. Actually, speaking of which, our Patreon hit over $100 just recently, so thank you, everybody.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, I sure wish Slipknot was here with his ropes. He could have done a great job climbing this building.
Yeah, if only we had someone with rope.
See, that's a joke they should have wrote in there. To be like, oh man, if only we had a climbing expert. Yeah, we did, but you blew his head up. Shit. Oh, hey, also, too, this building, did you catch what it's called?
Yeah, the John F. Ostrander building.
That's cool. If nothing else, I'm glad that they put the most famous, well-known Suicide Squad writer. I'm glad he got his name in the movie, if nothing else. He was happy, too. You know, he doesn't really have...
At least it's something like that, like an actual, like, reference. It's like, have you seen that goddamn thing that Snyder did, where, like, one of the cracks in the wall during the fight with Batman vs. Superman is in the shape of the state Joe Shuster grew up in, or some shit. No shit, no one would even notice or anything.
Yeah, how about you just put Schuster's name in there somewhere?
Yeah, exactly.
Hell, the CW shows have that down to a goddamn science. Every time Cisco names off a street in Flash, it's always like, that Carmine and Infantino or something like that. I'm waiting for one of these days they're going to be going to Jeff and John's. Again, another scene that feels like maybe it wasn't in there originally, because she goes up, then it's a fight, and then she just walks out like there was nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Were they like, nah, man, this scene's kind of dry. We need another Harley fight scene in there. Or for her to further look at the phone to further that plot.
Yeah. Again, it felt like something where she had to get away from the team to either check the phone or even talk with
the Joker. Yeah,
again, goes with my theory that was originally Joker's men who were shooting at them and everything.
Which, man, why didn't she just call? Is the Joker just really cheap? Did he only pay for text? Did he not pay for any minutes of airtime? Harley get really pissed at him. Was like, there's no data on this. I can't play Candy Crush. I imagine Harley plays a lot of Candy Crush. She's probably right into that game.
Hey, so if like these guys are in the building, they obviously know where
Waller is.
So like,
why aren't they trying?
Like, why isn't don't they like Incubus? Why doesn't he come and
knock down the building, right?
Yeah, just like take down the whole building.
Assuming they're even after Waller, they don't even really seem that interested.
They're apparently after the heart, which she has, and then they decide, oh well, we'll get Waller because she's got information on places that we can bomb around the world or some shit like that.
Something, yeah. Clearly something got lost in the writing process. Because, yeah, at a point they'll just stop caring about the heart.
Yeah.
Hey, here's our chance to kill all the red shirts so they can't make it back. Die, red shirts. Again, the movie feels, and I actually do kind of mean this as a compliment, like a video game. Like, you had the street level, and now here's the office building level.
Yeah, go through the office building.
And then you get the big boss fight level. Yeah, exactly. Then you get the subway level and the big boss fight level at the end at the train station. Oh, here he goes. Flame on! Oh, no, wait, wrong franchise. Shit.
Yeah. Again, someone who should actually be on the team and actually has actual powers, whereas most of them don't actually have powers.
I do like his jacket, though. I want that jacket. I don't think I could pull it off, but I want it. Phil Jackson. No, I don't mean Uncle Phil. No, I mean Phil Jackson, the other guy. See, where's Carlton? That's what this movie needed. More Carlton. This whole scene here in the stairwell that also feels like it got tacked on later because they just bust on through. We don't know from where.
Mm-hmm.
What's that called? Bad screen geography?
Yeah, there's no continuity or anything of like where stuff is.
They just bursted through from somewhere and they were already on the top floor.
I love how all these things give these characters like flashbacks and like trigger their PTSD or whatnot.
She gets it more than anybody. Which, again, it's like this is a team movie, but they're so much more interested in Harley. It's ridiculous. No one else gets flashbacks.
Yeah, well, she's popular. Again, with Batman vs. Superman, Batman gets everything, gets to do everything, and, well, no, because he's popular.
In a better movie, it would have been nice to see everybody get some flashbacks, right? Kind of lost it up.
Oh, that hand tattoo is so obnoxious.
Yeah, just like the character. Oh yeah, here's our 50 Shades of Grey moment right here is what it is. Oh,
yeah, this is what all the girls nowadays want.
Yeah, right. And here's one for all the middle-aged housewives out there in dead-end romances. Here you go. Even the choice in music, too, it just feels kind of icky, but not like because they wrote a good, creepy scene. It feels icky for all the wrong reasons. It's icky because I know someone is getting off to this somewhere, but it's not me.
And again, like, this is something that Harley doesn't do in the comics. She doesn't jump into an Ace Chemicals vat.
In the new 52, that's how she gets her bleached skin.
Yeah, again, they're trying to make it like the new hip thing.
Now, here's the thing, too, and this isn't even talking about the movie. This is just talking about the comics. I hate the idea of Harley getting bleached skin, too.
Yeah, same. It takes it away from Joker.
Yeah, my idea with the acid bath is that, oh, it would have killed anybody but him. He was like a 1 in a million lightning in a bottle. And now not only does it not kill him or her, he just jumps fucking back right in again.
Yeah, so shouldn't it make him even, like, worse than what he is at the moment?
Even greener and whiter? Shouldn't it, like, burn his penis completely off?
That's all it does. It doesn't affect anything else. You know, it just burns his dick off.
Oh no, this was a bad choice.
Yeah.
Peeing will be interesting now. Another actually fine piece of dialogue here from Deadshot Floyd being like, hey, you don't kill as many people as I have and feel shit like love. Being like, yeah, hey, we're all high-functioning sociopaths here.
Yeah, again, like, telling us that they're bad guys, but we don't actually see them being bad guys, so...
No. I mean, honestly, again, they kill less people than Batman and Superman kill in Batman.
Yeah. That's kind of fucked up, isn't it? That's so fucked up.
And also, too, here's the thing. I like the Suicide Squad more because I get that they're flawed human beings and I see their humanity. I never saw the humanity in the movie version of Batman and Superman.
No, it wasn't. It was devoid of it.
They both felt like weird aliens, and I'm not just talking about the weird alien. I'm talking about the guy who was supposed to be human, too.
Yeah, and hate the weird alien.
Yeah, really. Like, here, these guys actually feel somewhat realistic. I mean, obviously over the top for comic book thing, but, you know, again, they actually feel more relatable, even with all the stuff they've done. The Suicide Squad, the heroes we really need. Yeah, so weird. What's like, and who was the VIP? It was Waller all along. Oh, really? Yeah, these scenes had to have been jumbled around, right?
Yeah. This was also probably reshoots as well. As you know, the rest of the team isn't here.
Yeah,
it's just these three actors and a bunch of extras.
We could only get them back for the day.
Yeah, in a confined room.
Wipe the drives, quick! Get all the porn off the drives. No, Amanda, that's not how we wipe the drive. Okay, well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah. No, Amanda, we do it with computers nowadays.
Oh, sorry, I'm really old school. I thought when you said wipe the drives, that's what you meant. I thought you meant kill all the nerds. Okay, oh shit. Oh boy, does my face look red right now. Oh, send flowers to their families. See, there's a chance for a funny joke there. Oh, my mistake. Hey everyone, we came back from the exposition room. A lot of good exposition in there.
Yeah, this movie didn't have Lois Lane to pop in and tell everyone what's going on, so...
Also, just Croc chilling out the whole time. I respect him because he sat down at least. That would be me in this situation. Oh, well, time to take a load off. Gonna be lots of walking. Yeah, again, not a bad idea from Captain Boomerang. What is stopping us from killing you both right now? Aw, damn it, she's got the killer app. The literal killer app that will kill you.
So, if someone were to, like, take that off her, she'd have no way of, like, killing them or anything.
I think Flag has one, too. But that's about
it. If they take one off him...
Yeah, exactly.
Now both of them are there. Now all it needs is, like, Harley to cave in both their skulls and they can get away.
Yeah, they're walking in front of you and shit, too. I mean, I guess they wouldn't be able to make it out of the city if they killed them both. Again, too, what was stopping Waller from just having this helicopter come and pick her up?
Yeah.
Like, she was clearly near the top of the building, and it's not like they had to fight anyone more to get to the top of the building.
Yeah.
The fact that they had to double back for her doesn't make much sense. Hey, I wore a tuxedo because I'm lucky.
Fuck it.
I've got a gold-plated AK-47 because I love COD.
I saw an Instagram drug lord have one of them.
Man, there really are a lot of gamer references rolled up into this Joker, isn't it? I wonder what they're trying to say. He had the Bullet Bill-looking henchman. He's got gold-plated AK-47s. I think he's just a big game bro. Nah, don't do it. Don't run to freedom. I wanted you back for some reason. Oh man, it keeps blue screening every time we try and blow up Harley's head. Apparently, too, there was a whole thing, much like from the New 52 comics, there was supposed to be a whole love triangle between Deadshot, Harley Quinn, and the Joker, which would explain why he came back when he did, because it's that whole jealousy, I don't like it when people touch my things.
Hmm.
I remember Honest Trailers talked about this scene. I forgot what they said, but they actually said something pretty funny that I lost. I wish I could have rewatched it before I did this. It was really insightful, I promise. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. I like those guys. Wee, I'm having fun. Oh no. Deadshot took all the wrong perks. If he took the right perks, he'd be able to kill her in vats. It would have been so easy. Aw, done missed, Miss Waller. And again, what's stopping her from blowing up his head right now?
Yeah, or any of the team. They've served their purpose.
Yeah.
She's just shown that she's willing to kill just random IT nerds.
Yeah. But won't kill these people right now for disobeying her and making her look weak. Aw, truly a love story for the ages. Doesn't this abusive, toxic relationship make you happy, man?
It warms me to the bottom of my heart.
It warms the cockles of my heart.
I was about to say that.
Nice. See, we have been working together for a long time. Oh, no. We didn't think they'd send another helicopter to shoot at us.
What the fuck is the kind of voice he's doing? It's like Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
With a cold.
Look, Harley, what we're gonna do is we're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. Also, thank God she's a gymnast, too, that she can flip and everything. And now we won't see
in heels as well.
That's pretty great. And now say goodbye to the Joker, everyone, because we won't see him again until the end of the movie. I'm sick of this bitch-ass roof. Get me off it. I mean, we don't know for certain they're no more. I'm just assuming they're no more. As you can tell, I'm really bad with intel. So I just like to make bold declarations. Again, too, with Waller, we'll lose her in a second, too, for pretty much the rest of the movie. I truly believe some dumb writer actually wanted to kill her off, if you can believe it.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
They killed her off in frickin' Green Lantern. This is the second time we've seen big screen Waller. Which is a shame, because she's one of my favorite characters, because she's incredibly fascinating. Yeah, okay, now Incubus brought it down. Now we know who done it. Also, hey, number 23, Jim Carrey confirmed. See, that I like too, Waller. Like, ain't going down like no sucker. You want to take me? I'm gonna kill all y'all. Yeah, do the thing.
She's not a very good shot.
No. But you know what? That makes sense, though, because she, unlike in the stupid New 52 comics where they tried to make her like a soldier in and of herself, she never was. She was a pencil pusher. She rode a desk to the top using her brain and everything. Waller's down, it's all over. There's nothing we can do. Well, aren't you like a shadowy government cabal? Can't you like nuke the city though?
I'm surprised that hasn't been an option yet.
It seems to me like there's lots of stuff you can do. I mean, oh sure, it would be a PR nightmare nuking an American city, but I mean, just, blame it on
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah, he might as well. Like Superman in his last breath fired his heat vision into the sky and brought down the moon or something.
Something like that. I mean, hey, you guys had no problems launching a nuke during the Doomsday thing, and I assume you're the same shadowy government cabal, so what's stopping you from dropping a nuke here? That's usually always the first place you go.
Yeah, oh, massive laser. It's that Zod fella again. Launch all nukes.
Oh, I feel bad now, because, my abusive boyfriend is dead, so I guess you guys are my family now, because, I have no agency as a character, as a person. I just go back to whatever, group hurt me less the last time, so. And also, we welcome you back with open arms, even though you basically told us all to fuck off and escaped. Also, I'm shockingly cool with you now, even though during the last thing in the staircase I was being kind of mean to you.
Yeah, he should be telling her to, fuck off, find your own way out of the city.
Yeah, you had no problem doing it the first time. You know what this is? I think this is just when Will Smith, the guy, took over and be like, hey, side chick, come here. We're all cool now, apparently. I'm sure there was some great developmental scene, but it got cut. Okay, so she did get the heart back. I totally forgot, because the heart is just such a throwaway thing.
Yeah. Don't worry. I had this conversation with people on Twitter. They're like, "Wait, really? The heart was a thing?" They like completely forgot about it. And again, like, why didn't she fucking destroy it?
And what was the point of giving her a brand new form if you were just going to give her the heart back so she could take her old form? It seems like a real waste of money.
Heart makes her do the hula, which in turn makes a bigger trash laser.
There you go. Also, we only see Waller in those shot reverse shots, which makes me think she was never supposed to be there.
Yep.
Which again strongly makes me think they would have done the dumbest thing and actually killed Waller. And later in the fight, everyone will be filthy, but Waller will be clean. Which makes me think they kind of rushed that one. Something happened. We don't know what. Yeah, see, look, even Will Smith knows it's a trash laser. He was just a few words away from calling it a trash laser, Matt.
Seriously, though, in the movie, after you've established that there's going to be loads of heroes in this universe, none decide to turn up.
No, none at all. They were all
in this city that's getting attacked by some otherworldly force.
It was laundry day. They couldn't make it. All their suits were in the wash. Also, this here is really confusing. He gets really mad and incensed because he knows that they were in a relationship, even though the audience has known this the whole time.
Yeah.
And they treat it like it's a big twist, and we're like, yeah, oh yeah, I guess you didn't know, whatever. Hey, we're reusing these shots now. Remember this from earlier in the movie?
Yeah, scenes that happened before the team was assembled, but was shown after the team was assembled.
Which again makes me think that there was a whole thing underground in the subway that we never got to see.
Yep.
Which, geez, I'm guessing this was the subway too. They were supposed to have the showdown with Joker, which, Jesus Christ, they got their money's worth out of that subway, didn't they? Stab, stab, stabby, stabby. Yeah, hey, we saw this again, too. Jeez, Matt, did we hit rewind on the movie?
I think we did.
That's always really annoying, isn't it, when movies are like, hey, remember this thing that happened from earlier?
Yeah, I hate when movies do that.
Yeah, I was here, movie. I've been paying attention, thank you.
It's just that we just need to pad it out to get to the runtime we need.
Yeah, really.
And it's even worse because this is in an extended cut.
I know, right? So they kept that in. Well, time for a drink. We've decided, fuck this game, we're going home. Even her, too, being like, dishonor, no. Aw, that was a good day we got that picture taken. Now, is the bar scene any longer, or am I mistaken?
I don't think so.
Right. Which, again, if there was any scene to make longer, this is what the movie needed more of. Right? Like, this is one of the few moments where you actually can see the better movie that this movie was supposed to be sneaking on through.
Yeah, a little bit.
Again, if they actually focused on the team dynamic stuff and not just, on Deadshot, Harley, and whoever else they wanted to at the time. You could actually get some funny dynamics here with them just kind of, cracking jokes and making fun of each other and everything.
Yeah, it felt like when they were coming up with, like, okay, what kind of dynamics are we going to have for this movie? Like, which characters are going to be, like, the combinations? And I think it worked out so that every combination would have to have Harley and Deadshot in it. So it'd be those two, and then be like, oh, well, then we'll put Captain Boomerang in this scene, or Croc, or someone. But it has to have those other two characters in it.
Yeah. Yeah, we almost pulled it off, guys. I give ourselves a solid B for effort.
Almost pulled it off. What exactly was their plan on, like, if, like, say they got to her and everything, what was their exact plan?
Make it up as you go along.
Like, really, like, what does like Harley Quinn, someone with a baseball bat, expect to do against a 6,000-year god?
Hit it really hard.
Like even like Katana, I think would probably be the best person on the team because she could trap them in her sword. But in saying that, she's just a person with a sword.
I love the drink Harley is drinking is made up of all her different colors. She purposely mixed a drink with her own color scheme on it.
I like to think it's just all mixes. There's no actual alcohol in it. That's why it's so colorful.
She would be that person who made it.
It's just grenadine and.
You see, if I ever kept doing my cooking show, Cape Kitchen, I wanted to make like the Harley Quinn cocktail, and I wanted it to look like that. I wanted to crush up like a bunch of red Jolly Ranchers and get like blue Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah, and the secret is to powder the rim of the glass in Vicodin.
There you go. And also put some Faygo in there, because clowns. I would love to know amongst the Juggalo community how popular this movie is. Because it literally is all about violent clowns stabbing people. I mean, the Joker is basically the Juggaloker.
He really is.
Now, this flashback right here with El Diablo, this is the closest it actually comes to feeling like a traditional David Ayer movie, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Like this sort of team dynamic that he has. He's really good at doing these sort of quiet scenes with groups.
Well, I was also talking like the LA crime epic stuff. Like that's like his last couple movies. That's like Street Kings and all that other stuff. It's like he got to be back in that for a minute.
Yeah,
like,
for like a scene, he's like, "Oh, I'm back to doing Training Day," and
and
it's like, "Oh, I'm actually making a superhero movie."
And it's a pretty long flashback too. It's like Ayer sneaks in a mini movie in this movie.
This is really what he thought he was going to be doing.
Yeah, this is the movie he wanted to make. See, this is the movie I would like to see too.
What the fuck was with Diablo's hair in that scene?
I don't know.
It was like all shaved off except for like the back down the bottom of the skull, and it had like a little ponytail.
I'm not cholo enough. We'll need to reach out to the cholo fan base.
Yeah. What does that signify?
Tell you what. Let's call up our old buddy Joe and ask him about it. Hey Joe, what's the deal with that? I'm sure he'd tell us.
Yeah, I'm sure it probably means something knowing David Ayer.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Also, too, from the comic version to this, they actually make El Diablo more responsible for the death of his family in the movie.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy and pretty cool, actually, and yet again, why he has the best arc. Yeah, even this here is pretty harsh, but actually pretty good. Be like, look at you, you're a goddamn supervillain. What did you think was gonna happen? You look like death and have fire powers. Do you think any of us were gonna have normal lives? Again, it's an honesty that they have with themselves that I felt Batman and Superman were lacking.
Yeah.
Apparently, a whole arc for Killer Croc that got dropped in this movie is him learning to accept himself and believe himself to be beautiful.
Yeah. Except all these lines from like his introduction are just I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful.
Also, I'm black, in case you forgot.
Yeah, yeah, I grunt.
Yeah, hit things. Big booty bitches, BET.
Yeah, I want BET.
Which it's like, oh yeah, it's funny because it's like you watch the whole movie and you forget for a second. It's like, oh yeah, Waylon Jones is a black guy, isn't he? Or at least he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
An
Here
incredible...
he is. He is played by a black man,
Yeah,
so
true.
that's pretty cool.
Which, you know, they make him the most stereotypical version of that, but hey, he's a supervillain and not every character can be a role model, so, you know, pick your battles. Hey, people tell me I'm white, I believe them, and I like BET big booty bitches, so it's all good.
And here we have Flag telling us that he loved Dr. Moon, even though we never really saw that.
Yeah, really. I've come to the sadness bar too. Can I have a glass of sadness with the rest of you? Also, good reaction from Jai Courtney there. The man has good comedic time. Oop, I can leave now. And he's just gone.
Yeah, that was when he exited the movie, and then isn't he suddenly just with the team again?
Yep, but for no real good reason, and like credit where credit is due. A fan, I don't know if they were being serious or telling a really good joke, but they're like, yeah, Joel, of course he came back. It's what he does. He's a boomerang. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I wish they said that, but that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's too smart and fun for this film.
We'll just chop that up to poor editing.
It's something that you would need to have thought about.
You know what they should have done with him? He should have left, but then they should have done the whole Han Solo thing with him where he comes back in like the 9th hour when they're all in trouble and he's just throwing boomerangs. Yeah!
Yeah, he like rides in on a motorbike or something.
Yes, oh my god, that's what they should have done. No, he comes driving in on a freaking monster truck. Yeah! It's got a bunch of boomerangs duct taped to it. Yeah, nothing better.
Because you're going to be so fucking useful.
With your baseball bat. Well, actually, she ends up being incredibly useful in the fight, if you remember.
Yeah, but that's because it's another... We must make Harley the center of everything.
When Harley's not around, other characters need to ask, where's Harley?
Yeah.
Harley needs to be louder and more in your face.
And, hey, look, it's like that walk thing from Guardians of the Galaxy.
You mean every movie from like Tombstone and everything, the we're cool so we walk in a straight line thing? Hey, it's a trope, but if it works. Also, man, this right here, the drone boomerang, you had those all along? Why are you only now using those?
Yeah, and why are they so stable?
Good question, man. Feels like you should have popped these out sooner, doesn't it?
I want to know who made them for him, because he didn't make them.
I know, right? Who did he steal them from? What other gadgets do you have on your belt, Captain Boomerang? Do you have explosive boomerangs, incendiary boomerang? No, just the drone one, really? You only brought one cool boomerang to this fight, seriously.
And now I lost it.
Yeah, really, it didn't come back. Oh, man. That cost me like 500 quid. That sucks. Oh, there's a well-known subway thing in Toronto, actually. That thing where they filmed that. I've seen a lot of people take pictures around that place, actually, ever since the movie came out.
You know what's really funny?
What?
It's across the road from where Harley smashed that window in.
Oh, so it is. You can see the storefronts. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you see again. There's no like continuity within the geographical nature of the film. It's just like everything's just on the same block.
Also, Bay Street. I'm pretty sure they didn't change that sign. I'm pretty sure it's Bay is the actual street too. Well, there could be a Bay Street in Midway City. Also, hey, I'm just talking to my magic sword husband. Everyone just treats this like it's the most normal thing in the world. What a weird thing to tack on to. It's like, hey, and if you want to know the rest of Katana's origin, yeah. Another funny but total trailer reshoot.
Yeah.
Because you don't see anyone else around her. It's just, hey, we need to film funny reactions now. Everyone be funny in these reactions. Hey, Killer Croc's using his ability to swim for something. They remember.
We don't know what, but he's using it.
We remembered he could do that. See, again, if they had actually had more time to, I think, really sit down and write and refine this, in a good team movie, everyone gets to use their powers for something.
Yep.
But again, this movie's really only interested in serving Deadshot, Harley, Amanda Waller, and Diablo by the end. But I will say that Diablo was actually really well done.
Like even then, only out of them, Diablo's the one who uses his powers for real. Like we never really see Deadshot do like trick shots or anything. He just shoots shit. Harley, doesn't have any discernible skills besides hitting people.
Which is weird because it's like, well, she does get to use a little bit of her gymnastness. But it's funny, the only reason in the comics, the big justification they had for having Harley on the team in the first place, which I actually railed against because I thought it was a bad fit, is they're like, oh, well, she's actually the brains of the operation. Because she's a doctor, which, yeah, it makes sense. She's actually quite intelligent. She's the one who's supposed to be there to rein in the crazy personalities of everyone else. We obviously don't get that here in this movie, nor did we really get it in the comics, but that was their reasoning.
Yeah.
I mean, at least with everyone else, you kind of know what they bring to the table. Oh, and now here we get the classic anime trope of, oh, everyone sees what their hearts most desire. Oh, here it is. Here's the popping and locking, too.
See, they don't even give a shit. They're like, yeah, and?
Yeah, when the pimp's trying to get at you, dropping like it's hard, dropping like it's hard. When you on Task Force X, you dropping like it's hard, dropping like it's hard. Oh, her spirits are dancing, popping and locking mostly.
What if one of Beyonce's backup dancers got more power than she should?
All the single ladies, all the single enchantresses. What a weird ass thing. Again, like when they were editing this, did they see this and no one thought to themselves, oh, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe we should stop. And the best part is that she's trying to be scary with it. She's trying to be intimidating, and it's like, how can
yeah, she's doing like this weird belly dancing shit when she's moving. Like, what the fuck?
Shakira, I want to know because my hips don't lie. Oh yeah, you're so scary. Also, if you got your heart back, why are you still in the form where you're borrowing power from your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I killed the Batman. That's what I want most. Kill the shit out of him.
He'd probably be heralded a hero by everyone, not just villains.
Oh, good, that hitman killed that domestic terrorist. Also, this, I disagree with 100% that what Harley would want most is like a regular suburban life with the Joker.
Yeah.
I think that spits in the face of the character, honestly, because the character is cool and interesting and wants to do cool and interesting things, not boring suburban shit. I think that's bad writers going like, oh, well, what does a woman want most? Oh, to be married and have kids, of course. What does Flag want most? I want to bone my witch girlfriend. Fair enough.
Yeah, I would have boned this woman with massive eyebrows.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Diablo, again, also very relatable in his I want my family back, basically.
Yep.
And also, again, showing why he might be the best character in this with the best arc. He's the one to see through these lies and be like, no, my sins are mine to bear. You can't just take them away like this.
Yep.
Which is very mature and very well done, and I think in a better movie would have fit into, a theme of them being prisoners and them, going to be punished and everything. Katana and Boomerang, they don't even get one.
Yeah. They're not worthy. They even in this scene? They're not even in this scene, are they?
Now they're right off to the side. Yeah, see, here they come.
Well, then, yeah, see, that was another one of those scenes that was probably a reshoot, and they couldn't get certain actors, so they like, oh, we'll just pan the camera a little bit to the left.
My buddy Sal had a funny one when I was talking about the fact that they don't get any. He said, well, obviously Captain Boomerang being Australian, he's on a different time zone. He'll get the what he wants most vision, but he'll just get it like a couple hours in the future. Like he'll be back at Bell Rev and be like, oh god, what I wanted most. It's a delayed reaction. Same with Katana,
Yeah.
she's on Japanese time. She'll get it tomorrow as well.
Yeah,
Wow.
This is where the movie remembers Incubus is a thing.
Yeah, wow, what an ugly character to spend so much money on.
I think that again it sort of fits in with what I was saying with Joker being a bit heavier of a character in the original cut, where they've just got like, well, we need something big, and all right, we'll just like make something quickly in like a week, and say it's the big bad guy of the film.
Also, too, using Incubus as a villain for Suicide Squad. Yeah, Incubus was a character, but from a completely different story with completely different team members, and he surely didn't look like this.
Yeah.
You know what the Incubus looked like in the comics?
Vaguely remember.
He's a freaking little Lord Fauntleroy guy with a goddamn bowl cut and like purple shorts.
Yeah, he's like a really shitty magician or something.
Yeah, shockingly they didn't go with him. Shockingly. Oh no, my bullets were ineffective.
Oh yeah, what's your fucking baseball bat gonna do?
I'll land on these soft bricks, it's fine. Now this is cool. See, Diablo's effect is awesome.
Yeah, which makes me think that was meant to be something completely different, not Incubus.
Why does he become an Incan fire god? Shut up, it's cool. Also, too, this scene was so dark and shot so close together for a second there. I'm like, wait, why is Croc attacking the military dudes? Oh, no, wait, it's more under... I
originally thought that as well. Like, I thought, wait, what the fuck's Croc doing?
Again, it's almost like this scene was an afterthought or something. Thanks, nameless military guy. Your sacrifice will be remembered.
Hey, thanks, not Dick Grayson.
Yeah, really. Thank you, guy who's the son of a famous guy, so you get to be the other guy, but not really get a name guy. Yeah, see, this
Wait,
is cool
so, like,
shit.
what's the point of the bomb if Incubus is, like, pretty much dead now, since he's got a big hole in his chest and...
Heroic sacrifices are cool. I'll get a cool moment. I get to leave this movie looking like a total badass. Although it's kind of like, oh, you just killed the most well-defined character.
Yeah. Does that tell you?
Yeah, that they killed the most well-defined character. Although then again, I guess his arc was at an end, so what could they do now? And his arc was all about finding redemption.
Why is she, like, powerless now? She has her heart back.
Yeah. Well, she's only powerless for a minute. Don't worry, she gets better. Everyone gets better, Matt. How about you do a little bit more dancing? That'll make you feel better.
Yeah, I know. I'll dance quicker and more rigorously.
Do the Macarena. That'll stop them. Macarena, hey, suicide Macarena. Unlimited power. My vague plan will get ya. I like too. She starts breaking up satellites and being like, "Oh no, she's gonna find us here in the secret military base." It's like, guys, she was there already. She was there as June Moon and as the Enchantress. She should already know where you are.
Yeah. And this is now a global event. Where the fuck are the Justice League?
Also, we'll be sure to show you that Amanda Waller is over to the side, but you'll never actually see Amanda Waller in any of these shots, which leads me to believe that she was never supposed to be here to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is cool, though, where she's extra evil-looking and extra the ring. I made the video game comparison. This is totally the final boss battle right here, right now. And she's got all the final boss bullshit. She can teleport. She's got a regenerating health. She's got multiple forms. She's probably got some damn homing fireballs, probably. Yeah, it's the whole world's problem. Oh no, not the laundry ship. And out of nowhere, swords.
I thought it was. I just looked it up just to make sure, but one of the admirals in one of the briefing scenes, he was the guy who played Rick Flag in Smallville.
No, really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Kind of cool though. Yeah, I like out of nowhere, just Enchantress just pulls out swords. You didn't know she's an expert sword fighter too. Magic makes you good at everything, Matt. Yeah, baseball beats swords. I like when they showed Harley flying back there, they had to focus on her crotch, though, because that was the most important part that got knocked back. Again, the people filming this movie, they knew where their money was, and it was in Harley's moneymaker. Oh no, my boomerangs proved to not be as useful as I thought they'd be. Boomerangs, don't fail me now. Yeah. Yeah, having the Suicide Squad fight a magical threat, that seems very strange.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it. I would have had them fight something much smaller in Gangland. Hell, I wouldn't even have had it in America. I would have sent them to another country. I would have sent them to, like, Central America or the Middle East or something.
I would have sent him to, what's that country called? I'm blanking on it. Not Kandak, Polikistan?
Uh-huh.
And it's one from Superman comics that's run by a general whose name is actually General Zod.
Nice. That would have been a fun reference. Hey. Hey, welcome to Earth. Hey. Hey, get back here. Hey, you know what the difference is between you and me? Yeah, magic powers. I can do whatever you want. Yeah. Just believe me. Poor unfortunate souls.
Him. My filthy, filthy feet.
Yeah, really. Geez, take a shower, lady. You're in a rainstorm and you're still filthy. Harley powers activate. I did everything, guys. It was all me. I just want you to know that. Yep. Croc, set us up the bomb.
Yes, fastball special this.
Yeah, really, please. Yeah, you missed a great opportunity with that one. Hey, use my gun that I never had in the comics, but they're trying really hard to make a thing here in this movie.
Well, he couldn't rightly use a hammer.
No. He's like, where's the trigger on this hammer? How do you shoot it?
Yeah. What caliber of rounds does it take?
How do I reload this hammer? Hey, look, now we're all helping.
So slow.
Yeah, really.
Even for slow-mo, it's so fucking slow.
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and
Oh
forth. Daddy, don't shoot. Daddy, don't shoot Batman. Fuck you. Deadbeat dad powers activate.
no!
Ah, Big Willie style. So many war cries you could put in here. You can't take this from me in editing. Oh, reach for it. I almost got it. Oh, I don't got it. Thank God earthly explosions were able to defeat evil ancient magic. It'd be really embarrassing if they didn't, right?
It would be.
Who's gonna clean up all that garbage?
Yeah.
That's why they have Task Force G for that. A bunch of criminals who work as Black Ops garbage men. We're friends now. Now we hug. I'm the professor of hugonomics. Must get the bling. Wow, you are just all kinds of dirty. You would need a fire hose to take that grime off. Katana, like, oh, come on, I haven't gotten to kill, like, anybody. You got to kill, like, 3 people. I didn't get to kill nobody. This mission's lame. So wait, she had the heart, but she didn't have the heart because the heart was over there because it, like, exploded out of her?
Yeah, Harley pulled it out of her, but then, like, I don't know.
But the Enchantress wanted the heart, but having the heart back makes her June Moon again because... And also, even in a movie that was trying to be like all, tough and hardcore and everything, they still for some reason feel they need to have a happy ending between Rick and June for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that weird out of nowhere? They're like, oh yeah, and happy ending for these two.
Yeah, even though these characters are like terrible people apparently.
Yeah,
and shouldn't really deserve a happy ending.
That to me feels like a test screening note where it's like people wanted a happy ending.
Yeah.
You should put
like people saw the movie and like, but we want these people to be happy at the end.
Yeah. Even though the whole point of Suicide Squad is that they always end up miserable.
It's in the name.
Yeah, they save the day, but they can never save themselves. In fact, most of the time, it's usually just Deadshot back in his cell. Hey, I pulled off my skin and I'm fine now. I'm also really naked, though. No one look.
It's okay. She's got so much filth on her, no one will know.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you killed... Yeah, we all did. We don't really understand how it happened.
What business?
The Hitman.
You mean you're gonna go try and kill the Batman still?
Yeah, really. Also, here comes Waller, clean as a whistle, and shot reverse shot.
No, but you see, like, yeah, that's definitely a stunt double. You see, she's got a rip on her arm, so she was there.
She was clearly there. She was in the shit.
I never noticed that before. I know what you mean now. Everyone's like beat to shit, covered in shit, and then there's her in her slightly ruffled suit.
Yeah, which could have been from the helicopter crash. You don't know. And apparently she was just off to the side. You didn't see her, but she was there all along.
Yeah. And it was pissing down rain and...
Yep, but she's fine, though. See, now that's the wall I like, where it's like, get back in line. Oh, but he got to see his daughter, so that's cool. Hey, see, look, I'm good at math because I know how to bounce bullets and stuff. It's funny, too, they're showing the idea that maybe she's interested in shooting people, too. I'm like, yeah, there's an idea I'm surprised they haven't run with in the comics. Daughter of Deadshot. Maybe joins, like, the Teen Titans or some shit. Wouldn't that be funny?
Well, I guess they probably don't want it to sort of mirror, like, Deathstroke and his daughter.
Right, Ravager, yeah. Well, honestly, as weird as it sounds, I think Floyd Lawton's a better dad than Deathstroke.
Well, if, like, current Deathstroke in the comics is like a fucking maniac.
Oh, he's a monster. I love that book.
Yeah, yeah. I've caught up with that book.
Yeah, it's really well done, isn't it? Like, shockingly.
Yeah.
Because they don't try and make him an anti-hero. He's just a straight-up villain all the time. I'm coming back every other weekend. Aw, that's sweet, too. Again, I like... The ending actually leaves you feeling good, which is another thing in its favor, where Batman v Superman and Man of Steel left you feeling so shitty. Here, he's like, no, I want my daughter to actually think I'm a hero and that I'm actually out there doing good stuff.
Yeah.
And hey, we paid for Queen, so we're sure as fuck gonna use Queen. Oh, isn't that nice? Having a little tea party, isn't she nice? With her pink slippers. Oh, he's
watching his BET.
He's got a burger too. I love, but he's still living in the swamp, which is funny. He's still living in the sewer. And then once again, the Australian gets screwed, Matt. He doesn't get anything. He gets solitary.
He gets less. He doesn't even have clothes.
Yeah. Oh, Jai. I hope you actually get to play this character again, because you're actually pretty fun in the role. Oh, he actually got a good punching bag now, not just punching the walls like Old Boy. Now that was a real Suicide Squad, that remake of Old Boy. Oh, hey, now it's time to put, Stinger in here for a sequel that may or may not happen. If they were really smart, it would be hilarious? They start the Harley Quinn movie, they pick up exactly from here, she ditches the Joker right away and starts her own movie.
And it just shows like she hasn't learned anything at all in this film.
No. And I like Joker took time to write Joker on his stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a pitch for a Harley Quinn solo movie. It's her and Poison Ivy driving across America a la Thelma and Louise, and they're getting chased by the cops and superheroes and the Joker and everything, and it's really fun.
That's too good of an idea.
Nah, they're never going to make that movie. So yeah, that was Suicide Squad. It's not the worst. I know we made a lot of jokes here and there. I think it was, ripe for fun making, but at the end of the day, I did not hate this one.
It's definitely better than Batman vs Superman, but not by a lot.
This movie has a personality. It might be a hot topic personality, but that's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It might, have been chopped up in editing, but I like that overall they were trying to make me like the movie, not just take it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, as we mentioned before, the Suicide Squad are actually more relatable human beings than Batman and Superman are.
Yeah, go figure.
Go figure indeed. So thank you all for watching. We hope you liked it. Be sure to like, subscribe, favorite, do all that other social media jazz. Be sure to check out Matt over on Fortress of Solitude. Be sure to check us out on the Twitters and Facebook. Be sure to follow us for updates on all of this. Be sure to become patrons, so the next time we do a cool commentary like this, you'll be able to get it first. Be sure to check us out on Podbean. That's where you can download episodes of the show and episodes of the commentary for yourself, for your own personal collection. Anything else, Matt?
No, I think you pretty much covered everything.
Hey, you guys want some cool deals on geeky good stuff? Then you should check out our Geek Fuel links and our One-Up Box links down below. When you order those, not only will you be getting yourself something nice, but you'll helping support the show and Matt and myself. I always forget to mention those. So I'm mentioning it now, damn it. So again, thank you so much. And in the comment section down below, tell us what's the next commentary you want us to do. Yes, we'll be doing Batman v Superman at some point.
I think that'll be the next one people will be asking for.
It's a long movie, guys. Matt and I would need to clear out a big chunk of the day to do it. It's very time consuming. So until next time, everyone, we will see you around. Bye-bye.
Bye.